That Damn Fool Chronicles, man, is back. Yeah, so since April the 5th, go back and listen to the way a lot of these people talk. I'm finna start name dropping, cause these niggas getting on my goddamn nerve. The Professor Griffs, they dropping disclaimers now when they talking. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny, since I did my little old 413 pieces, it was kind of like a coming out of the closet. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying, coming out the closet, it's about literally the mental molestation that I've been dealing with from. Basically, it's just the media, man. Basically just the media, man. It's just trying to be entertained, by people who disrespectfully or some kind of way get into voyeur into your life, and that's it's quite bizarre. You know what I'm saying? It's very bizarre, and it's hard to like personalities when you just want to enjoy yourself and look at a personality, but it's blatantly disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And 99.9% of it is entertainment, but that 0.1 piece of disrespect is it's enough disrespect to make you say, damn, why ain't nobody killed these people yet? Say, man, you ain't supposed to, be in my presence with this bullshit, but it's coming from so many different people. It's, what do you do? So, and like I say, Griff, out of pretty much everybody, he pretty much most even kill. Probably a person that I can say, because I don't think these niggas like doing what they doing. I just think it's just something that they have to do as part of signing up for whatever they signed up for. It makes absolutely no sense. But if I tell it to you from this Damn Fool Chronicle, which is another video, so I'm gonna put another disclaimer out that everything I'm saying is absolutely false. I don't believe a word of what I'm saying. Damn Fool is a character. So, don't kill the character. But back to what I was saying. I just think that, I don't think these cats, enjoy what I don't think all of them do. I think, some of the punk niggas do, weak niggas do, you know what I'm saying? But, for the most part, the average man is like, dude, I ain't trying to impede on a man's happiness. I'm having struggles my damn self. I ally with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it is what they have to do. And I take Griff as being one of those apprehensive type people, but it is what it is. But like I say, he started his little disclaimer, you know what I'm saying? Then after I pretty much come out the closet with this whole, mental molestation thing, all of a sudden the Africa Bambaataa story broke, right? About Bambaataa molesting kids. And then they started breaking down the whole, where did this start from? So first of all, if you want to know the Africa Bambaataa story as I know it, and I can only speak in parable because it's off the top of the dome. I ain't really never thought deep off into it, but I'm trying to make a point. So from what I understand is the dude literally went to Africa, and if I'm not mistaken, came back with a spirit that he said he was going to unleash on the unleash called hip hop. I could be 100% wrong, but I do know he went to Africa, came up with this swag, and it came back, with this Zulu Nation thing. And if I ain't mistaken, I think that's where he said it was a spirit called hip hop or something like that. And so the majority of cats that came from the East Coast, they used the hip hop thing, basically is coming under that same spirit. You know what I'm saying? So when you listen to when you seen the shift, right? Because it took a turn somewhere where they wasn't expecting. They had it on lock, and when they did self-destruction, everybody on self-destruction, it's like they was handing it over to we all in the same game. So the East was handing it over to the West. You know what I'm saying? Which is the opposite coast. You know what I'm saying? And when you listen to KRS-One, then you listen to Spice One. Then you listen to Spice One, you learn that they the same people. It's just two heads of the same coin. It's like Spice was the evil version of Chris. You know, but he did the Jamaican talk and stutter. He had the one at the end of his name. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that might go over a lot of people's head. Or NWA was the other side of Public Enemy. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning they had the same energy, they had the same type beats, they had the same swag, but you know, it was Jerry Curls and 40 ounces. You know what I'm saying? And not African medallions and black fists. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's a paradigm that people my age could probably put together, but most people can't. Young people probably won't be able to put that together because they grew up with NWA. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't understand that for it to be an NWA, it had to be a Public Enemy. You understand what I'm saying? They had to take that energy and flip it. So with that being said, that spirit that they unleashed on them, right? What a lot of people is trying to say about the molestation thing was that was part of the ritual. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the little thing that I did, right? And it's just me concocting it all in my head. I don't know how true this is, but the little thing that I did opened up a bunch of doors. Because what happened to me, I'm pretty sure it happened to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that fell by the wayside. You know what I'm saying? That all of a sudden, their talent diminished. You know what I'm saying? You know, their personality diminished. You know, I think everybody deals with this a different way. I think it affects people different. I think it's different weapons for different people. So everybody just, it's not a pattern that you can go by with a magnifying glass and just say, oh, well, this one that suffered from that. I think it's several different attacks, several different personalities, and we all are dealing with it differently. But since those 413 videos, you know what I'm saying, the Bambaataa shit popped out of nowhere. Then they had the little press conference, and they had Poppy come out, you know, Ronald Savage, and they speaking on their little old game. And, you know, but it's ironic that it came, I'm talking about these cats work fast, man. I dropped the 413, and these cats probably on the 18th, these cats was already at it, you know what I'm saying? And so that was the funny thing right there. I knew that was a connection. You know what I'm saying? And these connections don't make any sense to y'all, because a lot of times the average person, you know what I'm saying, they don't pay attention to what's going on. They have their blinders on when they moving. But when you're hypersensitive, it's hard to have your blinders on. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to see. At one point in time, it would have motivated me because I would have thought it was a portal opening. But now it's more like an obstacle, because I notice whenever I get into a lane, motherfuckers follow me in my lane. You know what I'm saying? And try to drown out my lane. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you an example. You know what I'm saying? There's a villain. It's a villain to this story. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like, you know, played a role in all this early in the game. And this was a regular motherfucker walking around. This wasn't just no, you know, major rapper or no pastor or nothing like that. This was a regular nigga, you know what I'm saying, that broke bread with me every day. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, you know, the nigga had some secret intelligence. You know, when we were kids, motherfucker ran across some money. Motherfucker ran across like 70 racks. And nobody really know where the bread came from, you know. But as teenagers, 14, 15-year-old nigga run across 75 racks, man. You know, that's stunt money for us though. So, but in hindsight, you look at it, you say, But I digress. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man. As we were kids, I can remember, going to the mall and picking up some clothes or picking up some fits, and motherfucker be like, "Hey man, what you gonna wear to the little old thing tonight?" And I said, "Man, I went and scooped up these lugs, my nigga. These lugs need rocker wear." And then I fall up in the party, and this motherfucker got on what I got on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying to myself, my nigga, I like your swag, and we gonna dress alike, my nigga. That's it's kind of weird, but we all clicked up. Let's get on stage, nigga. Let's have a motherfucking point. You know what I'm saying, to the dressing. You know what I'm saying? Cause see what it is, my nigga. You older than me. You know what I'm saying? So you come in this motherfucker doing your thing, and I come in this motherfucker doing my thing, and people looking at me like I'm trying to be like you, when it's the other way around. So I'm not really digging this, you know what I'm saying? So being that this started way back then, when I see the trend happening now, it's the same thing. It's like, okay, well, motherfuckers getting the shit started. And so for people who ain't really aware, they might have a connection to those before they have a connection to me, or end up with a connection from them after they get a connection from me, will probably feel like I'm riding their wave when it's the other way around. So with that being said, even though you can't see it, I'll bring up more and more of these things. And see, I let a lot of them slide because I don't be liking to do this shit. But I get so fed up and I get so pissed off, and there ain't nobody I can really tell. You understand what I'm saying? I have to just sit here, man, and vent and hopefully, somebody that care enough about it put these timelines together and say, man, I see what you're saying. Congratulations to me for starting a little supplement company, even though it ain't official, because I hadn't got anyway, I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but it's not 100% official yet. You know what I'm saying? But I started my website. I say it definitely was 2 weeks ago, because it started out a trial site and ended up having to buy the site. Okay, I'm not gonna mention my product because my product is not me. My product is his own entity, and he stand on his own 2 feet. Do what he do. But it's crazy that now I start my little old shit, my little old deal, right? And the minute I put it up, I put on my little logo, started my website or whatever. Here come Sonetta TV. Hey, you had your greens today, brother. You know what I'm saying? They done started they shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I had to go to the timeline to get from Squarespace like a receipt to show when I started my actual website, so we can compare the dates of how you had your greens yet, brother, and the dates from when Billy, but when my little old shit first kicked off. The idea of it, even the idea of it was lurking around before I actually started putting it into fruition. You know what I'm saying? That was my biggest fear, dealing with all that. I guess I got to start this motherfucker over, man. I'm already at the 15-minute mark. I must be feeling good, man, because I'm rambling, So I had to catch you boys on the flip, man. That damn fool out.